Recording and so we can start today's session with info type 590, which is a long-term reimbursement. Okay, so in the last session we have seen the general reimbursement and what are the different reports we have seen, and so those things I will park, right. Those what are the reports that we'll be seeing later again once you are ready with your data. Okay, today we'll be focusing on the long-term reimbursement. Okay, go to 590.
Okay. Okay, sir. Okay. So, yes, sir. Is there any subtypes?
Subtype, you can just check what are the subtypes are available.
Okay.
Standard,
So,
yes.
sir,
So in five at the same time, I'll be explaining here. So we have a three standard options we do have for long-term reimbursement. And what are those options? One is a hard furnishing, second is soft furnishing, and the third one is a car reimbursement. Okay. So we SAP has provided all these three subtypes. Okay. You can start with the first one.
Okay, car maintenance. I'm starting with car maintenance.
Yes. Actually, this kind of why it is called long-term reimbursement. Okay. So any guess why these are called long-term reimbursement?
No, sir.
As the name suggests, so these are the actually reimbursement which are for a block of years. Okay, when I say block of years, it can be 4 years, 5 years. For that entire period, actually, people go for this kind of reimbursement. Okay, so and the block can be fixed. Like suppose it's a kind of there is some specific start date and specific end date. And also depending upon the contract. Okay, so suppose there is an contract with the employer that
Okay.
if you are eligible for this reimbursement, there will be a contract like this date to this date, that will be the date. And the employee, if he leaves before that, then he has to pay something. Okay, so those depending upon those contract and all. And for this, whether the person is eligible or not, okay, to check that we have a feature. Okay, so that feature will be checked later on, like after this data maintenance. That feature is 40 LTR. Okay, so just make a note of it.
Okay.
40 LTR is the your feature which determines the number of years in a block and whether that eligibility, the reimbursement eligibility is fixed for a block of years or it is a variable block. Okay, starting with on the start date of 590. Okay, so these things are controlled by this particular feature. Okay, so that we'll be seeing later on. And if you like to divide the eligibility period, whatever the eligibility period is there, if you like to divide into smaller block, so for that you need to write a program. Okay, so that is require an ABAP program. Okay, which you have to talk to your technical consultant for that. Okay, otherwise if it is a standard one or if it is a simple one, if it's a larger block, then it can be controlled via 40 LTR feature. Up to this, it is clear, the concept part?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's clear, sir.
Okay. So Lakshmi, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. So if it is clear, then now what we will do? So basically, if you see, when we started this, what is that? Can you just tell me what you observed in the date? The from date and to date.
Dates long term. 2 years.
Yes, sir. It's
16,
today date
11,
and going to
20.
the
Exactly.
4 years,
Exactly.
20.
Automatically 4 years block is there. If I'm starting with 17th November, it is ending with 16th of November 2023. So can you just try with from date, just try to change the from date? Say 1st of April.
Okay, sure, sir.
Just try that.
Okay. Yeah.
Enter.
Okay.
Did you observe?
Oh,
What did you observe?
Had changed. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So is
the
it
date
not a
has
little
changed.
bit different
Going long term.
compared to other info types? So this is little different. Okay. So the from date and to date are controlled by a feature. Okay. So this is a peculiarity or speciality of this particular info type. Okay.
Okay.
Now what we can do, just in the asset description and all, you can maintain certain things.
Okay, sir.
How it's taking end dates, sir? You are not mentioned anywhere.
I will come to that. I will come to that after this explanation.
Okay.
After, just to try to maintain that.
So what I need to enter here, sir, as in a asset description.
Asset description, you can mention like furnitures or same car maintenance or hard furnishing scheme or anything. Okay? Furnishing.
You are taking car furnishing.
Sorry?
Subtype.
Yeah, we have taken car, right? Create other reimbursement. So car related, if you have taken car one, then you can make it like car related thing only. And you just put the amount here, the right hand side.
I'm taking 20,000, sir.
20,000 is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Just enter, click enter. Total amount of assets is more than the eligible amount of 0. What you are getting? Why you are getting this thing? Any guess?
No, sir. No, sir. Is there any limit? Is there any limit?
Then the eligible.
Coming to that, you just take a snapshot of this error.
Okay. Okay.
We cannot give eligible amount.
Yeah, so you are right, Lakshmi.
Yes,
so there are certain configurations and there are certain limitations are there which we have to configure. Okay, I think that is missing. For that reason, this is coming.
Nama, can you go for mute? Alt A is mute.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. So we have, so this is from a data entry point of view or business user point of view, we have understood why, so just to try to put some other subtype, just try that, whether it is coming the same thing or not. Just go back. Click yes. And try to enter other type of reimbursement type, subtype. Third one you try. Other furnishment. Other reimbursement, yes. SSFS.
Sir, here also mentioned total amount is 0.
Yeah, so we have to configure certain things. Okay, so now let's go back to the configuration part. So what I will do, I will enter certain value, certain table. We have to maintain those. First of all, let's go to your the feature 40 LTR. Let's go to feature. What is the transaction? No. This is a rule P03. P03 is the feature.
3.
Change it. Expand on both the thing, IN01 as well as otherwise. Okay, so we can see what is the meaning of this 03 and otherwise, what are the meaning of it? Any guess?
The hard furnishing is, I'm thinking it is the date. Is it correct? It is. I'm thinking it is the date.
Actually, the second part. So every, if you see every configuration of the subtype, we have two things. Okay. First part is, suppose I am saying 03/2003/0331. In this case, the first part, okay, it indicates the number of years in that particular block. Okay, and it is a mandatory. Okay, so for every subtype, so wherever you are seeing 03 is there, okay, that is the block of period for that particular block of period. Okay, which is a mandatory one. And the second one, whatever you are seeing, it is computed by adding the number of years written by the feature to the beginning of date of the info type and subtracting 1 day. Okay, so if both parts are present, what you will do to the system? So system will actually determine the block in which the beginning date is falling. Okay, and each block will be having your begin date and end date. Okay, so in those cases, system will always take the end date only. Okay, so you can control like this. Okay, so whatever we are having, so SHFS, so you just try to maintain that SHFS hard furnishing. You try to other one, right? So just try to check that hard furnishing whether you are able to maintain.
Okay. Do you want to edit this one, sir?
No. I don't want to change anything here. Rather, because we are using model company only, India model company, that is fine, and it is this depending upon the company code only. So we do not have much change. So in all these cases, we are using 03 only. Okay. So in those cases, 40 LTR is not that much required. So already 03 system is considering 03 only. Okay. So do you know what is your company code? What company code you are using?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Which
sir.
one?
Yes, sir. I know.
Tell me. Just show me where is the company code.
1 second, sir. Give me 1 second. I maintained a online word sheet. 1 second.
Okay.
Or else we can check with the
Go to
PA30.
system, no? Go to system and directly we will check that.
Yeah.
Directly we'll be getting that. Which info type you should go for company code?
Actions, organization assignment.
Mm-hmm.
Basic pay is correct.
Just go and show me. Where is the company code?
No company code.
No, you're firstly
Go
initially
to
correct.
organization.
Yes, go back.
Yeah, company code CP21.
CP21, exactly.
Yes.
Okay, so what you can do in that particular feature, 40 LTR, you can create a node there. Go there.
Okay.
Okay, so what we can do, you can copy. Just click that IN01. Click that IN01. Okay.
Okay.
Copy, there is a copy option just beside
Yes,
the
sir.
features. Yeah, click copy there and paste in the top BUKRS.
Okay.
Okay. Paste, yes. Yeah. What will do? Subordinated. Yes. So now we just change that IN01 to your company code.
Okay.
So now you understood how to change any feature.
Yes, sir.
This is an important activity. There are many features, such features are there where exactly you have to do such kind of activity. Okay. Now once you have chosen that particular company code, automatically that company code name came. Okay, now you can save it. You can save it. Save. Save top. Yes. Save. Then what you can do? Yeah. It is
give you
fine.
some information.
Just
Yeah.
take that.
Okay.
Take that. Just an information.
Yes, sir.
So now what you can do, okay. So just go to SHFS, remove that second part of the date.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can change because as 2003 is not relevant for us. You can put something like 2023 or something like that.
Okay. 2023 and
2023 March 31st. So it's a reverse way. 0331. You can
okay.
put it. Yeah.
Okay.
Click transfer. Okay. And same thing you try for SCAR and SSFS. You
Okay.
can try. So in this way you can test it. Okay. So I will recommend to change in the way you want. You can test it. If you can put some other date or 03. The other date is not relevant anyway. So you can click same date and just click transfer.
Okay, sir. Same as SSFS, sir.
Yes, you just try it. Click save and activate. Activate it.
Yes, sir.
It's done. Okay. So now this is one of the configurations. And what we understood from here, the block of here is decided here. Okay. Other than that, we do have certain functions here. Okay. So those functions I will just mention. Okay. That is just for your understanding. Okay. Other than that, so let's do certain activity again for the configuration part. Okay. So subtype, we just go to v underscore t7 int9 table. Yeah, I just need to check the configuration,
Okay.
certain configuration v underscore t7 int9. Just go to this
Okay.
table.
Yes, sir. That
Huh.
came up.
So here I think the 4 codes were there, right? The tax code. Okay. So what you need to check, the subtypes, the 590 subtypes, whatever the subtypes are there, the tax code will be the same. Just check those out of those 3 subtypes, which one is present here.
Sub.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The subtypes
So
I'm just
actually,
typing SHFS.
this is This is my previous.
SCAR, the car reimbursement which we
Yes.
have used. Okay. And
Yes. Yes, sir.
similarly, we do have SHFS.
Yes.
Is there any SHFS related thing?
No, sir.
SHFS, just scroll down, you can see those. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just try
I
to
haven't.
search there. Is there
Okay.
anything SHFS capital? And similarly SSFS.
So do you want to search by the function of F, sir?
Position.
Anything.
Okay.
So you just click position.
Okay.
Otherwise, you
Okay.
can put a cursor on the tax code. Then you should be able to find. No, here you will not be able to find out.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Just in the tax code, you try to search whether it is there or not. You will be able to see that.
I think F is it's not.
No. You just click that lens. Click that lens inside the
Yes,
tax
sir.
code.
Here, yes,
We
we
do have,
have here
right?
one.
Okay.
Yes.
SFS.
Yes. Yes.
SSFS.
Exactly. So one of the tasks for you, what you can do, because we never want to use the directly this model based types. Okay. So we do have
Okay.
a model based type, which is M2. I think one model wise somebody has deleted. That is M213. Okay. M213, M214, and M215. So this is a task for you, which you can copy and create your own waste types. Then
Okay.
you can utilize them in your 590 info type M215. Okay, in the chart window, I just entered 3 model waste types, and these are the 3 model waste types which are corresponding to your hard furnishing, soft furnishing, and the car reimbursement. Say this SAP provides all these 3 predefined reimbursement types. Okay, you can create your own custom waste types, then you can directly use them. And if for that you need to maintain this table, don't forget to remember maintain this. So how will be, what you will be doing, you will be just copying this row, say M213, M214 or M215. Okay, then
Yes.
there you have to maintain this tax code, and if you, any exemption limit is there, that you can up to you, okay, that you can maintain. Okay, in that way you will be doing that configuration. Okay, this is one of the configuration tasks. Okay, so this is understood, from a configuration point of view, what you have to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Frequency
I got your
method
point.
annually. What we take annually?
You can take an annual, you can take annual. Okay, so this is configuration related to M213, M214, and M215. Okay, similarly, what you can do now, one of the thing here you have to see, like system will calculate some perquisite depending upon these values. So how you'll be checking what is the perquisite value? So you go to the constant table, V underscore T511K.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and there should be a constant called HFPRC.
Which one, sir?
HFPRC. I just put in the chat window.
HFPRC.
PRC, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is the one of the constant. Okay. Hard furnishing percentage. So the per calculation, if it is happening, then what is the percentage of that per calculation for hard furnishing? Okay. So it will be taken from this particular constant. Okay, and for car maintenance we do not have any perquisite. Okay, so there is no perquisite for car maintenance. Okay, and similarly, whenever you are going for soft furnishing or any other reimbursement, that is determined as a percentage of the asset value. Okay, which is maintained inside the 590 itself. For that reason, we do not have to maintain the soft furnishing thing. Okay, but only for hard furnishing things we are maintaining in the percentage figure. Okay, you got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is all about your long-term reimbursement, and regarding your function is as usual, I will be not going detail. I will just ask you to, this is a task for you, you have to read yourself and nothing much. You have to just as usual, we go through the documentation part, input output parameter we see, that is your P0590. This is one of the function. Okay, just make a note of it. Otherwise, I will show you. Just you can go to P04. Only we will be seeing the parameters there, input and output.
So documentation, right, sir?
Yes, yes. Yeah. So here you can see it is used in the reads your info type 590, and the master data will be populated in the HFS. That is your internal table. Okay, and which will be an input to the another function. The function, second function which I am talking about is INHFS. Okay, so this will be your
Okay. Okay.
okay. So the second function you can go for INHFS.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir.
Yes. So what does it do? It says, so this gives a tips for us how we'll be understanding whether we have entered those value and it is calculating correctly or not. So it says
Okay.
actually this is the hero of our entire Infotype 590, okay, the long-term reimbursement. So what does it this do?
Okay.
This particular function will be computing your park on the value of hard furnishing as well as soft furnishing. How will be understanding for the waste type for hard furnishing, that is slash 4H1. Okay. So slash
Okay.
4H1, if it is generating, so this is a task for you again. You have to maintain after creating those waste types, you try to maintain those hard furnishing. Then in the payroll run, you should be able to understand whether you are able to generate this slash 4H1 for hard furnishing. And if you have maintained soft furnishing, you must be able to generate this slash 4H2. Okay. So this is a task for you, whether you are able to generate these two things or not. Okay. We will be seeing in the next session. And other than that, okay, so there are some other exemptions. There are some other exemption which will be generated by slash 4E and as well, but that is very rare case again. If you are having some northeast exemptions, okay, so then that will be eligible. Then otherwise, this 4H1 slash 4H2, these two are very important secondary wage types. Okay, and the same thing have been explained over here. Nothing much. Okay, so this is clear.
Okay. Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Clear,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. So at the same time, I will be telling you another model waste type, which is basically used for recovery. Okay, suppose the employee is leaving the organization, then employer has to recover. Okay, so in those cases, this M600, it can be used. This
Yes.
is just for your reference. I think that this doc is
Okay.
not documented anywhere. So just for my experience, I'm just sharing. So this model waste type, you can use it for your recovery part. Okay, and also
Okay.
you can see it in your PCR. There is a PCR called INHF. Go to PCR INHF.
INHF.
So there is a concept called hard furnishing recovery. Okay. So if a company is reimbursing certain amount to the employee for the hard furnishing part, okay, but they also recover some charges for that facility. Okay. So in those cases, what will happen? So suppose the company is giving some say furniture. Okay, so it's a bank, one of the largest bank and in India, and they are providing furniture every year for say for every 2 year or 1 year you can change it, but that delivery charges, those service charges, who is setting up. Suppose the company is charging, for that bank is charging. So how they will be charging from the employee? They will be charging it from the they'll be creating. You will be copying this model waste type M600, and you'll be creating one custom waste type which you will be doing, and then they will be entering that amount in the Infotype 15. Okay, so that amount, the service charges or any extra charges, okay, that can be recovered from the employee at the same time. Okay, so now what this is the purpose of this particular thing. Okay, and these things you will be also seeing in this particular rule. PCR is already there. Just go to display. Do not change anything. This is a standard PCR.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what does it do? So this 4H1. So 4H1, whatever is the amount will be generated in the system. Okay. This M600, what it will do, it will, whatever the amount you are entering in the Infotype 15, okay, it to reduce that amount by that particular amount. Okay, it will just eliminate for that particular time period. During that time, it will remove those reduced by the recovery, whatever the recovery amount you have. Okay, but for whenever you're working in a typical implementation, you will be copying this particular PCR to ZNHF, and in that particular PCR, you will be writing your particular custom waste type. So this is the standard one, and you will be using your custom one whenever you are working in a typical implementation. Okay, so this is the only thing. But mostly I have not seen that much. This 590 have been used. Okay, most of the organization I have used 589 only. Okay, this 590 again depends upon the organization whether you are using or not. Okay, So this is one of the not very frequently used input types, I will say, okay, from my experience. Any questions before we go to the next info type?
No, sir, not much.
Okay.
We have.
Yeah. So you remember your tasks? What are the tasks for this particular info type?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have to check with the
Subcodes,
model waste types,
subtypes.
model waste types
Exactly.
M22,
Exactly.
13, 214, 215, and HFPRC
Hmm.
and P0590, IN HFS
Mm-hmm.
and /4H1, 4H2,
Mm-hmm.
M600. These
Okay.
tasks we have to check.
Yes, yes, yes. So just to summarize, in this particular info type, whatever we have seen, so we have started with the business point of view. Like first of all, we understood what is the long-term reimbursement and how it is different from your info type 589. That is a normal reimbursement, or you can say short-term or instant reimbursement. Okay. And also we have seen try to maintain in the info type 590, and we came across certain functionalities like the those concept of a block period. Okay, which is very unique to the infotype 590, which was not there in any other infotypes which we have seen so far. Okay, specific to Indian payroll. Okay, so that is the thing. And so after
Function
that,
what, sir? Function name.
sorry.
Function name, sir. IN.
The function name also I have mentioned in the chart window. We have came across two function. One is a P0590, another one is an INHFS. These two functions are very important when it comes to the long-term reimbursement. And basically function INHFS, it will be helpful for computing the PAR on the hard furnishing as well as soft furnishing. And for hard furnishing, it will be generating this secondary waste type for /4H1, and for soft furnishing, it will be you generate this /4H2 particular secondary waste type. And if there is any recovery as amount is there, then that will be calculated via this particular PCR INHF. Okay, so that is a hard furnishing recovery. Okay. At the same time, I have also explained what are the different model waste types for this furnishings are all these 590. Then we have also seen those particular configuration table where exactly you have to copy those things and the tax code, the specific tax code. Tax code is same as your subtype. Okay, easy to remember. That you'll be maintaining. Okay. So now let's move on. I think we have less than 1 minute, and we'll be jumping on to the next. So let's meet in the next session. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir.